Hey you guys, okay, so this is going to be my December wrap-ups. My next video that I'm going to record will be my January TBR. I'm waiting to record that on the 1st because I'm still trying to figure out what my book of the month for January, since it's my month to choose for my book club, what book I want to choose. And so I just figured I would just wait and announce it when I do my TBR. So, this is my December wrap-ups. I read 6 books off my TBR and then 1 extra book that was not on my TBR. So I think what I'm going to do is talk about the book that was not on my TBR. Now, I've read this before, and please forgive the way the dust cover looks. This is like a really, 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 really old book that's my grandma has had for like ever. And it is Above Paris by Robert Cameron and Pierre Salinger. And this basically takes you over Paris and also gives you some history of the areas, and it also shows some old pictures and whatnot of Paris. And so I've always loved this book. I've always picked this book up even as a kid before I fully knew how to read, and flipped through the pages and just looked at the pictures because I just loved it. I love the history of Paris. I love that, to me, Paris is like one of the oldest cities in the world because they've really stuck with the same, instead of redoing something different, they try to keep the history alive and whatnot, and I just love that. So next, one of the first books that I read, well, not really one of the first books. Let's talk about one of the first books that I read for the month of January, shall we? And that is Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. I still feel like I'm going to always probably butcher her last name, but anyways, I love this book. Oh, Above Paris is 5 stars. Will always be 5 stars because it's just my favorite. I give this book 5 stars. I'm obsessed with it. I might pick this back up again because next year in 2021, because there is going to be a second book. But being that it's going to always be fresh on my memory and whatnot, I don't think I will have to. But fall of 2021, the second book for the series is coming out, and it's Kingdom of the Cursed, and I'm super duper excited. Cannot wait. And so yeah, 5 stars. And I will be doing a review as well for these books, so you have to be on the lookout for that. All right, next book is Warcross by Mary Lou. I read this book in 24 hours. This was my aunt Kim's choice for December because it was her month to choose. And I just read, I could not put it down. It almost gave me Ready Player One vibes, but it was just a little bit different. And so, yeah. I want to say this is, being that this is not the longest book I've ever read, but a really long book for me to read in 24 hours. But I did it, and it was amazing. 5 stars. I want to get the second book for this. So, yes. And again, being that almost every single month I have more than 2 or more than 1 book that I am obsessed with, and so I usually have to split my books. Never fails, now does it? Where I have to split my review videos into 2 parts, being that because usually I usually go all in, but try not to spoil things. Type of review, and so but I do feel like with Warcross and Kingdom of the Wicked, I will need to post, besides, the main, non-spoiler review. I will most likely do its own video as well of like spoilers along with this next book that I'm going to show you guys, that I'm just, it took me a little bit to read because I was kind of being at the end of the year and everything, and I'm just, my mind was on other things. It took me a little bit to read it, but it's All the Stars and Teeth by Adeline Grace. 5 stars. This follows the story of Amora and Bastien. Amora is a princess, and Bastien is he calls himself a pirate, and she, you know, they are set out to save her kingdom. And so, yeah, I just finished this today, and I want to get my hands on the next book. Forgot the name of that one, but it's already out and stuff, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a third one. Who knows? I'll have to do my research, but 5 out of 5 stars. I love this book. So this book, Warcross and Kingdom of the Wicked, are gonna get a second video for themselves because I just need to spoil the hell out of these 3 books. Just saying, you know. All right, now I'm gonna do one book that I'm probably not gonna give a 5 stars because, and that is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Don't get me wrong, I loved the book. It's history, I want to say like historical fiction. I didn't like the racial slurs that they put into the book, but then again, you know, the setting time for this book, it's understandable in that time era, but I didn't like it at all. So I'm giving this like 2.5, 3 stars. So yeah, and if I'm correct, I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads. So yeah, will I read this again? Who knows, to be honest with you. But basically about Scout and Jim, and then their father Atticus. Their mom died like when Scout was like really extremely little. Anyways, I don't know how to say their helper's name. I'm just gonna call her Cal. Anyways, she helps, you know, by cooking and cleaning and, you know, helping take care of the kids and everything while because he's a lawyer. And he gets all these different cases and stuff, and he has to represent this African-American man, and he has been accused of rape, and which he, you know, he says he didn't do. He's not guilty. That's all I'm going to say. I'll do more of a in-depth video on this one, maybe by alone, because just but yeah. Next book is Wings of Fire, The Lost Heir, and this is 5 out of 5 stars, and I cannot wait to pick up the 3rd book for the series. I just, and then I can't wait to get to all of them, and then get to the graphic novel forms, because this is gonna be so exciting. But this follows Tsunami and her learning about her family, and her learning about that she's royalty, and that she was not willingly given up for the prophecy bit Dragonette's position at all. Her egg was stolen, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. And the next one is, if I am correct, The Hidden Kingdom. So it's the 3rd book in the series. This is number 2. So I'm excited, super excited for the next book. I'm trying not to yawn. I lost count on how many times I've yawned. Then I read Warriors Into the Wild. I like to call it Warrior Cats because it's basically about cats.
I call it Warrior Cats too.
what to say, what to rate it. 4.5, 5 stars. Basically, it's about cats and them being basically what I like to call rogue cats, or, well, not all of them are rogue. Basically, they have like different clans. Then there are some that choose not to join clans and stuff. But yeah, it follows the main character, Firestar, and how
Paul.
Firestar.
It's Fire Paul. It's Fire Paul, but it's Firestar later on.
Okay, but no, Blue Star named him Firestar at the beginning of the book, though.
No.
He didn't go by Fire Paul.
No, named him Fire Paul. It's the way it works.
Woman, his name.
I'm literally on the 13th book. I think you should believe me.
Yeah, but I know what I read in the book. She said Firestar.
It's Fire Paul.
I'm gonna get you. At the beginning of the book, they called him Firestar.
No, it's Fire Paul.
I will never let this down. Then why does she say Firestar in the beginning of the book? Be quiet.
It doesn't. It's just because I always mention him as Firestar.
But that's how they put it in the book, though.
No, it's not. Here, give it to me.
I'm gonna figure this out myself.
Literally, I'm on the 13th book. I think you should believe me.
Well, in the book, at the beginning, his name is Rusty, by the way.
I think after, like, the first and second book, it starts getting really good. So, yeah. It's Fire Paul.
You shush your mouth.
No.
I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna prove you wrong. Because I read.
Sometimes there's typos. Sometimes they call girl cats boys. It's okay, but it's Fire Paul. They literally have a naming system.
But she said Firestar.
No.
She did. Oh my gosh. Shh.
No.
Do not. Man, this might take a while.
I don't think.
Anyways, we'll discuss this in a video on its own.
Here, hand it to me. I'll search through while you do the other
No.
ones.
Anyways, that's basically it. I read 7 books this month. This could be a review on its own. Along with Wings of Fire. But that's basically, like, all the books I read this month. I was trying to get to Watching You and to Conceal Don't Feel, and I did not feel the urge to pick them up yet. I don't know why. But, something I want to show you because I think it's awesome that my daughter got for Christmas, and it's just like, oh. Okay. It's these, Yoda, don't fall on me. Okay. Sorry about that. She got these cool, like, warrior cats.
That's Firestar.
Shush, hold on.
It's Fire Paul.
I didn't get to finish. Anyways, these are character figures for the warrior cats. And this is Firestar.
Gray Stripe.
Gray Stripe. Be quiet.
No.
I want to try to figure this out myself. Blue Star.
No, that's Jay Feather.
Then why does it have blue eyeball? Okay, fine.
Blue Star
Jay
is a-
Feather.
Blue Star is a Russian blue cat. That's not Russian blue. That's a silver tabby. That's Leaf Star.
Leaf Star. Lionheart.
No.
I don't know.
That's
They don't.
Tawny
Hold on.
Pelt.
They don't show pictures of the cat, so I'm guessing
That's Tawny Pelt.
what she said. This is Lionheart.
That's Tiger Star.
Fine. This is my least favorite character.
That's my
he's...
favorite character.
No, I thought no. Lionheart was the good one. Tiger Claw, whatever, was the bad one. Because she's into evilness. Anyway,
Tommy.
and then this is...
You already did that one.
I don't remember what I said.
Leaf Star.
Okay, Leaf Star. No, I thought this was Leaf Star.
That's Tawny Felt.
Which she said, because, you know. But, yeah. We're going to go back over to that side in a minute. And then she got this cool and awesome, big, ginormous Yoda. You can see his ears. But anyways, in the book, though, it talks all about, like, all the books for warriors.
Yeah,
there.
the main character's name in the first book is Firepaw.
And then the other books. Shut your mouth. And then it talks about all the characters. And so... Okay,
Firepaw.
In the thing here, talking about the characters and each character and what they're about, kind of, and their role, or what their role, and then the clan that they're in, it says Firepaw.
I told you.
But in the story, it's Blue Star said, "You shall be named Fire Star."
No, oh wait, no, you're thinking about when he gets turned into a warrior. His
No, at the beginning of the story, when he's into the clan, she calls him and changes his name from Rusty to Firestar.
Girl, you can't read. Go back to kindergarten.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Because I know exactly what... I'm going to find it, and I'm going to mark the page with the bookmark, and then I'm going to prove her wrong in the
I'm pretty sure you're thinking about when he
review.
becomes a warrior.
But in the beginning of the thing, when she gives him his name, Firestar.
Do you even know his warrior name?
Firestar.
That's not his warrior name. It's
Anyways.
Fireheart.
Shush. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And the comedy towards the end. Hey. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.